Hey, I'm Mark McKellar. I'm a franchisee with HomeVestors of America, also a development agent. So I help out recruiting new good franchise candidates into our company. I might have met you somewhere along the way at one of our conventions or a vendor meeting that you've had. But Lauren Midgley has told me that you're interested perhaps in referring some people to our franchise. There's a good referral fee in that, of course, but being a vendor of ours, I would imagine that you have an interest in doing that also because you know indirectly you're going to get more business out of that. If there's more good franchisees, we'll use more of your services, and that's definitely true. Um, so if you're wondering about how to do that or what kind of people we're looking for, how to find them or talk to them, that's what this is about. So first of all, HomeVestors candidates, good franchise candidates are people probably kind of like you know, people that have some good people skills, some good sales skills, maybe some managerial skills. Really, the ability to relate to people is the most important thing. You know, you've either got to be somebody who's good at sitting at grandma's kitchen table and talking to her about solving a problem she's got with a house, which is a real people thing to do. Or you got to hire somebody. You know, if you're a good manager, you can hire somebody to do that. So you don't have to be a sales type to buy the franchise. It's just good if you're going to be the person that goes out and buys the houses yourself. Um, so you know, you're really looking for somebody. Probably a lot like you, like I said. The second thing, you know, really to think about is who are these people around you? And, you know, really you run across them all the time. Franchisees ask me because they're interested in building their ad councils too. You know, how do you find a good candidate? Well, you just got to be thinking about it because good candidates are all around you. You know, the types of people that would be good in our business, they are already in your business and in your life. You know, they're salespeople for other companies. They're in real estate maybe, or maybe not in real estate. It doesn't really matter if they have real estate experience, but people that want to be in business, people that are good with others. I mean, they're all around you. You just, if you're thinking about it, and you're thinking about HomeVestors or referring people to us, they'll just appear to you. You'll just notice it when they're there. So it's it's more important to thinking about it than it is trying to find particular people. If you're just thinking about it, they'll show up. So what do you say and do if you run across somebody you think might be a good candidate for us? Well, here's what I recommend. First thing, you got to engage them in a little bit of a conversation. You know, you may ask them, you're a vendor for us, right? So you may say, hey, you know what I do, and one of my customers is a company called HomeVestors, the We Buy Ugly Houses people. You might have seen their billboards around. And if they say yeah, or you know, most people say they've seen us, and so you might say then, well, you seem like the kind of person that might be good at what they do. Have you ever thought about being a real estate investor or buying houses or buying and fixing houses? And if they say they may have an interest in that or they've thought about it, and frankly, hardly anybody's going to go, oh no, why would I ever want to do that? I mean, it's kind of a popular business to be in, but you know, as soon as they say they're interested, you really don't have to sell them any more than that. You don't have to explain anything else. I mean, if you feel like you want to or you know something about the business, you know, more than just passing knowledge, you're welcome to answer questions, but you don't have to do any of that. All we need is their phone number, name, and email address. And you need to take that information and you can send it to referrals@homevestors.com, or you can forward that information to Lauren Midgley. And if you came to the vendor meeting that she had recently where we were talking about vendors who are interested in referring franchises to us, you know how to get a hold of her. But lauren.midgley@homevestors.com is a way to get her. Or any of your contacts over there at HomeVestors. You can just send the name, phone number, and email address of the candidate. That's all we need. Name, phone number, email address. A zip code for where they live, actually, it will help too. Those 4 pieces of information: name, phone number, email address, and zip code. And then we can take it from there. You know, as long as you tell us that you sent the person and they're not already in our database and already, you know, being worked by us as a candidate, then you get referral credit, and it'll be your credit, and it doesn't matter whether they do something tomorrow or 2 years from now. It'll be it'll be your lead, and you'll get a referral fee, and of course recognition from us at convention or whatever, because we love referrals, and we'll make sure people know that you've given them to us. So that's pretty much all you've got to do. If you want to really learn more about the ins and outs of our business, get a hold of Lauren, and she can get you more details, or invite you to one of our sessions where we have people learn about it. We do a discovery day every month, and if you want to listen to that, certainly if you want to listen for your own needs, if you are interested in the business, of course, you can get a lot more detail than if you're just wanting to learn for somebody else. So hopefully this will be helpful, and thanks for listening.